So guys, as you can see, this is quite a brief video, but a video that's brought a massive smile to my face. Huge thanks to Brett for helping us out with the camera work. This is the brand new Aston Martin Vantage, and when I said I was going to start this channel to review cars, I never thought this would be the first one. It's a bit of an impromptu on the phone video, so apologies if the quality isn't quite there. But Brett, how good is this?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
This is... We've just had a bit of a conversation here, and this is a car that makes you want to work harder than you've ever worked before. It's got a 10 grand aero kit on it. Everything inside it that looks like carbon is carbon, and we'll show you that on screen now. And we've just had a little bit of legal fun in it, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. I mean, I love the Porsche. I think it's fantastic, but it really does. Things like this, the opportunities to get in something like this is just unbelievable. If you look at, if you look at the livery, oh, he's gone in front. And that's the speed limit, so I'll slow down. But if you look at the livery on the outside of this, it's just unbelievable. Willing to do that. Yeah. You get golf clubs in it?
Yeah, you're surprised how big the boot is. I reckon it'll show your GTS up.
I've got a roof box for that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I've got the wrong key.
Actually, I've got it.
Just try to put JBX.
Yeah, you get golf clubs in that, yeah.
Then I'm just being weak.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
That flattens down as well, so it can... Oops.
You can get trolley up there, clubs in there.
Yeah, that's it.
It is a bigger boot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have to make up for that because there's no space in front in this one.
There's engine in front of this one. Yeah. I think it's better.
But, wow. I mean, as car reviews go, you'll definitely see better ones on YouTube. You'll definitely see more in-depth ones because I'm talking nothing about it. But all I'll tell you is, are we whipping it round? Here we are. All I'll tell you is we're having a ridiculously good time here. Huge thanks to the guys at Aston Martin for allowing us to have to get out from that bus out there. Huge thanks to the guys at Aston Martin for allowing us to test drive this and get out there. Are you listening to that? Are you hearing that? And thanks to the guys at the Beaucliffe Drivers Day for obviously hosting that as well. I mean, I was hoping to kind of get in here, put the GoPro in, make a really professional video, get some shots on the outside. It's not worked out that way because, to be honest, I wanted to enjoy it a little bit more. But what are your thoughts on it, Brett, as a bit of a car man?
It's unbelievable. It's just got a different sound to anything I've ever heard.
It has. I mean, if I stick it when we get on the straight, so we're in Sport Plus mode at the minute, you can hear the valves are open and it sounds very, very, very good. And
it's one thing sitting in them when they're at a show and sitting in them, but when you're out on road.
So I mean, we'll show you the front splitter now as well. And I mean, if we go over speed, I'm assuming he's taking us where there's no speed bumps as well, because imagine that. Oh. We're putting track mode now.
We've just laughed like that all the way around.
We've just had fun. Obviously, we've been safe. We're following the guy in front who was in the DBX, and that looks absolutely fantastic as well. But he's gone. Must be a new speed limit. The big thing here is the huge difference between Sport mode, Sport Plus mode, and track mode. It's like a totally different car in all of the modes. It's absolutely fantastic, and I'd love to kind of spend more time in one of these. We've had about half an hour in it, and we've just been kind of driving around and having a bit of fun. The one thing I'll say is it looks as good. No, it drives as good as it looks. Yeah. And I know 100% that this isn't going to be one of the best videos I ever make, but I'll tell you now that they're one of the only ones that I actually watch back because it's so... What an experience this is. Do you know what to drive?
It's alright, though.
Oh, I'm sure everyone's in the comments like, all you're doing is driving and you're just smiling. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what a car like this should do. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to throw some B-roll on now and talk you through all the specs of it because I feel like I should do. And then we'll finish up. So under the hood of this Aston Martin is a V8 twin-turbo engine which does produce 503 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. If you do go for the manual 7-speed, then that goes up to 4 seconds. But for me, I think that's what I would choose, to be honest. The entry price is £120,000, which is quite a lot of money, and I do suspect that this model has been spec'd quite higher than that with all the livery that's on it, the F1 livery, as you can see here. You may have seen this car on Instagram a couple of times. It is spec'd to look just like the F1 safety car, as was the DBX that we were driving behind, and I think it looks absolutely unbelievable. So as I said, I would personally go for the 7-speed manual but it is the first time that ever I've thought about potentially not going for that. Not that I'm thinking about trying to spec one of these, because we are quite a way off that at the moment. But for me, it's the first time I've ever personally tried a car with such a good paddle shift gear system that I would potentially go for it over a manual. For me, the long-reaching carbon shift paddles feel absolutely fantastic, and just as I said in the video, everything that looks like carbon inside this car is carbon, which is why it's probably so expensive. For me, this has been an absolute dream to drive. It's been really, really fantastic. The driving position was fantastic, the brakes were fantastic, not that we had to test them very much, and it was just an all-round great car. So guys, there you go. That is my first ever drive of an Aston Martin. This is the brand new Aston Martin Vantage. Can I say Vanquish? But it's not. This is a big boy one, the Vantage. I hope you've enjoyed that. Really brief video, really quick video. I am hoping to get more opportunities like this and kind of make the most of them. I've really enjoyed this. It's been absolutely fantastic, and hopefully we can do a lot more like this. I mean, you look at the car from the outside and I think it's actually better to drive than it looks. So we're going to leave that here, guys. A very, very short video. Hope you've enjoyed it. A little bit of off-course fun for you. Laura's actually at the golf day, so I might ask her impressions of it as well. Apart from that, smash that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't done already. Leave us a like, and we'll see you not tomorrow because it's in the golf channel, but very, very soon. Bye! That sounds so good.
Unbelievable. Completely different to Porsche though.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, there's got no resemblance, is there, to what that Porsche sounds like? Buttons, and it's got a lot of buttons. We like buttons.